about set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on, go!
Play action, now it's Daniels.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally, he's going to come out throwing here, but that time, they couldn't connect.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Gibbs straight ahead.
And some space here.
And out across midfield. Down to the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
The Giants hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll roll him out right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target.
And it's 3rd and 5.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
70.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Giants first down.
Gibbs will score. Touchdown, New York.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line, because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Here's Stroud.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak in this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
60 Bison.
To throw is Daniels. Flush to his right. That is caught by Lamb. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Another New York Giants.
Here's Daniels. Flushed out right. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Jaden Daniels, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Giants have taken the lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital. Extremely important because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Here goes Stroud again. Finding room at midfield. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Stroud looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Stroud. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Stroud keeps it. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
The more and more that we broadcast games, the more I realize how much this game is about the eyes. And in this case, they got fooled because the defense was checking out the eyes of the back, thinking he was getting the ball. Should have looked at the QB, shouldn't they?
A little bit of a surprise indeed, and he was able to get forward for that 1 yard. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Stroud. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The kick is good.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's fighting through and he's got space. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 65 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go now.
To the air goes Daniels. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Two yards to go, second down.
Ready? Three.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Off the play fake. Daniels sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. And even 40 yards. Daniels looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Daniels. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Daniels from the gun on third down. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Dragon 60.
And goal to go.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 3 yards out. And the Giants have moved out in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A first down carry for Barkley. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Eagles.
They'll go to Barkley again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now to change things up. Stroud will throw it. They'll buy some time right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards to pick up there. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Here we go.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Eagles 28. Cam Little to kick off.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
That one into the hands of Flowers. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Escaping the pressure right. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 209 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Daniels. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6.
18, let's go. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Stroud out of the gun here. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And Stroud now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Second down and 3.
Only 3, right?
Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Flowers. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Stroud will look to throw once more. Flush to his right. Throw caught by, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Finding Henry here on the crossing route. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. C.J. Stroud as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. Complete. This is Mitchell. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Stroud working out of the gun. Flushed out right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
18.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Barkley inside handoff. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 42, Giants 38.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
It's caught. Mitchell. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down. 1st and 10.
19, fight. Let's go now.
They go play action. Daniels rolling to his right. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there for the Giants. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Man, 216 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. C.D. Lamb from 4 yards out. And the Giants have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Giants 45, Eagles 42.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Up the middle with Barkley. There's the stiff arm. There he goes left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 66 yards. And the Eagles have regained the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line.
17 yards. And the Giants. First and 10.
And he'll try to run with this. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Peyton Turner, such an athletic rusher, and you saw it on that stop.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Daniels. That is caught by Lamb. And they will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. C.D. Lamb with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants have answered back with a 3rd-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, nice move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. High-scoring first half, and to this point, a high-scoring second half. A lot of offense, Charles.
Very entertaining game for guys like you and me, being able to watch it. Anyone who's here in the stadium, they've got to be having a blast, wondering who's going to score next and who's going to gain an advantage. The people who hate this,
the guys that play your old position.
my old position, anyone on defense, this is not a satisfying game for them, not at all.
Yeah, these offenses rolling. Stroud sets up the play action. Complete to Likely. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Stroud to throw it. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. On the move to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Hunter Henry from 17 yards out. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
The Giants on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 9. Flush to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it is caught. Down the left sideline. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 69 yards. And the Giants use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
56.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 6 now. Play action. Stroud now. They'll roll him out right. A short one there, caught by Likely. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, Barkley. There he goes again. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Daniels. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. To the right side and intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Okay. 18. Whoa. Why Tony?
Stroud. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jackson Smith-Njigba. His second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. C.D. Lamb, 75 yards. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
The Eagles first down.
18. What's that? Robin.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
At the Giants' 22-yard line.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
18. What's that?
Give up the middle to Gibson. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
To throw is Stroud. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one is incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
All right.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Philadelphia, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they